it off. Firstly, can you tell us who you are and how you came to be involved in Sound and Fury?
Well, my name's Professor D, aka Decipher Life. I represent a team called Try My Angle. How did I become a part of Sound and Fury? Well, I guess it's just all a big journey. I'm part of a group called the Decipher Collective, and we pioneered grime theatre. I don't know if you've heard of garage or grime. Grime theatre in the UK. And I was just a music artist. I was a grime artist, I was an MC, I used to go to all the raves and do my thing, and I just wanted to give up because I weren't really getting nowhere. I weren't making a living out of it. And then I got introduced to the theatre. And when I got introduced to the theatre, it was just a whole new cataclysm of just good vibrations, you know what I mean? So, Polar Bear, who directed the Sound and Fury show, he directed our show as well, and then kind of got me involved in it. Now I'm here.
Could you tell us a bit about the show itself? What was involved in it? What did you do?
Well, basically, they gave me a piece from Hamlet, a Shakespeare piece, and I don't know nothing about Shakespeare. As far as I was concerned, before this whole process, Shakespeare was just boring to me, do you know what I mean? Sorry for all the Shakespeare lovers, you get me? But yeah, he gave me the piece and he gave me an understanding of it, how Hamlet was in this situation where what's the story now? His mum married his uncle who killed his dad, and he doesn't know what to do. His mum doesn't know, but he knows, and he doesn't know what to do. So I took that feeling and I constructed a piece, but I based it in a club. Same type of situation, but not quite. Basically, I'm this gangster, but I'm the second in command, and I'm in love with the capo's girl. Do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely in love with her. She's amazing. But if I tell her, he'll kill me. And if I don't tell her, it'll kill me. So I just started writing. As soon as the pen started moving, it never stopped. It's just a beautiful journey.
How did the show go for you, and how do you feel now that it's done?
I just want more. Like, I really want to do it more and more to more audiences, do you know what I mean? Like, 2 shows today, I just don't feel that that's enough. Because a lot of young people don't understand Shakespeare, because the language is all archaic and it's a bit crazy, it goes over their heads. But when you simplify things and speak it in their language, using the same techniques and the same cadences, it becomes exciting. It's like EastEnders, you know what I mean? Like, there's amazing stories and amazing conflicts and violence and love and anger and all these beautiful emotions. And I forgot the question. What was the question?
How do you feel it went?
How do I feel it went? Yeah, it went amazing. I loved how we did it to 120 young people in the afternoon, and then did it with loads of adults after. And both performances were just amazing. Good crowd reaction. They could see the images that we were painting on the stage. I felt comfortable. And I really feel good that I'm in the Royal Shakespeare Company. Never thought I'd be here. People would pay loads of money for this kind of stuff, do you know what I mean?
After being involved in the project, can you talk to us about the link between Shakespeare and the spoken word and hip hop?
Okay, I'll tell you about this hip hop Shakespeare workshop that I went to with Akala. Big up Akala. This guy got loads of lines out of Jay-Z's lyrics, and then got loads of lines out of Shakespeare, mixed them all up in a hat and handed them out to people, and then we had to decide which one was Shakespeare and which one was Jay-Z. Nobody in the room could tell the difference. Nobody in the room could tell the difference. So as far as I'm concerned, Shakespeare was just the Jay-Z of his time. Do you know what I mean? Obviously he's much more skilled and much more specific in what he does. But hip-hop is that today. Do you know what I mean? And that's the link that they all have. It's one big family. Do you know what I mean?
So could you talk a bit more about why Shakespeare's words can be relevant to young people today?
I guess because he tackles a lot of things that were happening in those days that are still happening now. Do you know what I mean? And he caters to the emotions and the things that people go through. Jealousy, anger, happiness, love, envy, all of these things he tackles and makes stories out of them. So I mean, I guess really and truly, like someone told me that every story is the same. If you look at any movie, any spoken word piece, any song, it's all the same message. It's about someone on a journey trying to get somewhere and the obstacles that they overcome in getting there. Do you know what I mean? So I guess I'm not with it. What's the question again?
No, that's brilliant. Why Shakespeare's young people relevant to young people today?
Yeah, because I just think it's the language. It's just that language barrier. A lot of these actors, they're like, oh, that this too solid flesh would melt. It's not really about that, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that this too solid flesh would melt. It's relevant. It's just, it's not the words. Words are dead. It's the energy that you put behind them that gives it its meaning. So if you put the right energy behind the words, anyone can understand it, and anyone can love it and connect to it, you know what I mean?
So talking about the energy behind those words, do you have a favourite line of Shakespeare? And also, what's your favourite line from Sound and Fury today?
I must eat my dinner. Yeah, that was one of my favourite lines. That's going to stick with me for the rest of my life. One of my favourite Shakespeare lines, I guess it's to be or not to be. That is the question. I do have other favourites, but I can't remember them. But yeah, that's it.
Why is that your favourite?
To be or not to be, that is the question. It just sounds beautiful. It sounds good, it just rolls off the tongue. To be or not to be, that is the question. You know what I mean? To exist or not exist. What is really the difference, you know what I mean? Because I mean, I think I'm a fan. When I do my work and I write my pieces, I believe that it's not about how you contradict. Contradictions, yeah, people see it as a bad thing, but it's about the way that you contradict yourself. Do you know what I mean? And it's what brings balance to a situation. Something in its opposite makes it a whole. Do you know what I mean? So I guess that's why that means so much to me.
And on that point, we'll end. Thank you.
Okay, let me go again.
What's next for you?
What's next for me? Well, I'm a music producer and I make beats and stuff, and I'm an artist. So I really want to work on an EP or an album of some sort, but using everything that I've learned from this whole Shakespeare experience. I mean, a lot of rappers, it's not them talking, it's their egos talking. Do you know what I mean? They talk, I'm this and I'm that, and if you do this to me, I'll do this. They talk about how big they are, or they make themselves out to be this superhero character. I do, but I think Shakespeare's taught me how to really become in touch with a deeper part of myself and my emotions. To basically just put my ego to the side and really work on the present situation, how I'm feeling now. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like if I do make more music which is real to me, who I am inside, then I feel like I'll be able to relate to people in a much more comfortable way, if that's the right word to use. And yeah, man, that's what I want to do. Can I share a lyric with you? Do you mind?
Can you what?
Want me to share a lyric? You can't dumb down my scriptures, rearrange and readjust the colours in my pictures, switch up my verses, switch up my blessings, turn them to curses. In this music game I am the wizard like Merlin. If you ways the right way, looks like it's left unturning, cause selling my soul to the system is what I'm not concerned in. Same old topics, same old content. Bitches, money, drugs, beef, always in the content. Compare it to their reality, it's all nonsense. Damage to the brain like sniffing strong solvents. Mind control, mental slavery, that is the problem. And I refuse to lose, you cannot dumb down my contents. Cause I'm spitting pure fire, delivering pure flames to increase the pressure of the blood running in your veins, which increases the fluctuations running in your brain. I rewrite but I won't censor what I got to say. Are you stupid? Crackers? You must be insane to think I was one of them artists without no shame that wouldn't mind editors putting vocal stains on my name and be tamed by promises of money, cars and fame. No, I'm an animal, spitting morals and parables. I'm ready for eating MCs, I am the cannibal. Yeah, I bring damage to the game, I'm collateral. Never catch me slipping cause the cypher's infallible. I am the general, energy is electrical. Extraordinary senses, I'm telekinetical. When I'm delivering phoneticals to your receptacle. Dumb down my content, you get no respect at all. Bruh.